Hello everyone, Fabiha here. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'll be creating 3 different cards using one stencil. I'll be using Lisa Horton Crafts Products for today's card making video. So I will be using tile stencil from Lisa Horton Crafts for all 3 of my cards. For the card panels, I'll be using cardstock paper, one in white, one in black, and the other is craft paper. For the first card, I'll be using the black card panel, and I'm at first aligning the stencil with the paper and attaching it with some tape so that it does not move. I'm using clear Versamark ink to cover the paper and prepare it for heat embossing. While the ink is still wet, I'm adding the embossing powder over it. I'm using silver embossing powder for my card panel as it will give a nice metallic shine to it. Look at the lovely shine it gives after heat setting. Now comes the card panel for my second card. Again aligning the stencil with the paper. This time I'm using the white card panel. I'm using distress ink to cover the whole background. The shade is Chipped Sapphire. It's a very dark blue ink and I think it will complement my card very well. I think it turned out really well and I'm really happy with the results. For the third card panel, I'm using distress ink again in the shade Pine Needles, and I'm using the same technique to cover the whole background with distress ink. This turned out really well as well. I'm really happy how this turned out, and now it's time to decorate these card panels. For the first card, I'm using the poinsettia stamp from Lisa Horton Crafts Christmas stamp set Flora and Fauna, and I'm coloring it with some Sharpies in the shades pinks and magentas. For the leaf, I'm going to be coloring it in the shades of green. I'm using a white card base for this card, and for the sentiment I'm using Many Happy Returns from the Mandela collection Create Beautiful Things stamp set from Lisa Horton Crafts. It's a beautiful stamp set. For the second card, I'm using black card base and a butterfly image as the focal point. I have colored it before in blue, and for the sentiment I'm using For a Special Friend from the Mandela collection Stay Strong from Lisa Horton Crafts, and the butterfly is from the Jewel Butterfly stamp set from Lisa Horton Crafts as well. Finally, for the third card, I'm using the stamp set Choose Happy, and I'm using one of the largest mandala image as the focal point of this card, and I'm using the sentiment strip from the same stamp set as well. This stamp set is from Lisa's Choose Happy Mandala collection stamp set. I have used gold embossing powder to heat emboss the mandala image and the sentiment strip too. I think it looks gorgeous. After attaching the elements to the card panel and adding a few embellishments, this is how the cards turned out, and I'm really happy with the outcome. All credit goes to the lovely stamp sets from Lisa Horton Crafts. They're absolutely amazing. But the star of today's video is the tile stencil from Lisa Horton Crafts. I think it's one of my favorite stencils from now on. Thanks for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed it, it would be lovely if you like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hope you'll join us again. Bye bye.